version of the song at an event like Adom Praiz. Yebe him, yebe him, yebe him, yebe him. Yeah, and let me tell you, Adom Praiz is back, and this time around we're gonna have the choral edition, the choir edition. So you see choirs perform to great songs, and yeah, it's gonna be great. Now I have in the studio one great man of God, the man whose song is in the background right now, Pastor Edwin Dadson. Hello, sir.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you. The last time was on phone, right? We're talking about gospel music.
You forgive me for this call. This phone call. I repent.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's good that you're here today because we're talking about one great event coming up.
Yeah.
You know, next week, Sunday, Adom Praiz.
Sure.
How ready are you for Adom Praiz?
We've been ready. We've been just waiting. And
this time around, we're doing the choral version.
Yes.
How does this mean?
I mean, it's so exciting for people like myself. We believe that the choirs in our churches need to be given some big platform to showcase what we've got. I mean, when we go in and out of everything we are talking about, music industry and everything, music and gospel, it comes down to the church. That's the springboard. So it's time to showcase what we've got in the church. And then the other significant part is that the choir music reflects heaven's idea of worship.
Great.
Because in heaven there's no much said about soloists. It's much about the symphony of the masses singing to the Lamb, of different cultures and different ethnic groups, of different styles. And so that is what we see in the choir. The choir represents the session of the church, the large session of the church, coming together in different harmonies, in numbers, with different stories, singing together.
Wow.
And that is what Adom Praiz, I believe, is going to typify this time around. The beauty of different choirs from very different denominational backgrounds, bringing their uniqueness and yet celebrating the diversity of gospel music.
Awesome. Joe 99.7 FM, Showbiz A to Z, and we are just girding up for Adom Praiz on Sunday, 29th October 2023. And this event is taking place at Perez Dome in Jowlu. Yeah, and these are some of the choirs performing. So there will be the MGL choir from the multimedia group. We have Destiny, song from the Maker's House. Voices of Triumph from Action Chapel International, CT Praise from the ICGC Christ Temple. That's where you're rapping, right?
Yeah, I'm rapping.
Are you playing a role?
Oh, sure. I mean,
sure, of course.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm singing. I'm part of CT Praise aside being a recording artist. So I'm a member, and I'm there.
Awesome. And we also have Harmonious Chorale. We have Royal Morale from the Royal House Chapel. We have Bethel Revival Choir from the Global Evangelical Church. We have Perez Chapel from Perez Chapel International. We have the new song from Pentecost Church. Yes, Odoko. We have Cedar Mountain from Assemblies of God. Yes, Cedar Mountain. And then we have Team Eternity. Wow. So this is happening next week, Sunday, 29th October 2023 at Perez Dome, Jowlu. So make your way there. By 4 p.m. we will be starting. So don't be late. Just be part of this experience. See the choir edition of Adom Praiz. Yebe him, yebe him. Ama menyina be.
I like that.
What should we expect from your choir?
I mean, I want to encourage all. The Christian body to be part of this. Just so that we make this massive. Let's attend in our numbers. Come and be part of what we want to do. This is something that must come to stay. So Sunday 4 p.m. 29th, please make your way to Perez Chapel. I believe that we're going to see the power of unity.
Great.
Through our music. That's what I expect.
Awesome. So that is the message from Pastor Edwin Dadson. Now, even before you go, let's know the essence of worship and praise. Most times, people actually even confuse the two. Praise, worship.
Yeah.
What role does each of these components of Christian service play?
Okay, so when we say praise and worship, we usually are referring to that part of our church liturgy where we make time to sing choruses in praise of God. And then usually we will do this flowy, slow songs, and we call it worship.
Yeah.
So those moments are moments that we create to facilitate a certain hosting of God's presence. It opens up our hearts. The songs we sing become the expressions that we bring forth through our emotions, and they come as a result of the revelation we have of Christ, of his power, of his mystery, of his majesty.
Awesome.
And then when we sing that, the more we sing, the more it's sort of like our hearts begin to open up, to begin to believe the more that he is able, he is in our midst. And it translates in our confidence, it translates in our life. We get transformed the more we sing. So worship is so important. Worship in our service make us see the glory of God, make us sort of magnify God's power and presence in our midst, and also helps to edify the body and to transform us in the way we live and face life every day.
Awesome. So we'll be expecting more of this come 29th October, Sunday, next week Sunday, the Perez Dome in Jowlu. And as I mentioned earlier on, we have some great choirs performing. So be there by 4 p.m.
Sure.
The show will be starting.
Sure.
Pastor Dadson, thank you so much for coming.
My honor. Thank you.
And I'm
so
sure
much.
very soon we will need you again right here on Showbiz A to Z.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.